Hello and welcome everyone. It's FunGunLab here, and today we're gonna be visiting yet another zombie survivors. And I did play a tiny little bit, like a few missions, just to try and get the hang of it. Also, I did some failed recordings, so hopefully this goes well. I can tell you this much for free. Hopefully this goes well. I'm gonna do endless on the second difficulty. Third one is just a bit too much with my current meta progression. So yeah, I'm gonna go with XP and luck, extra crit chance. This is super tempting, but no, not really. Cooldown reduction on abilities and weapons, that's just a must have in my books. And area and duration for abilities, that one is a bit questionable if I really need it, but yeah, I do want the duration because turrets on the SWAT are amazing, and they're gonna be my main focus until I grind up my entire meta progression essentially. So yeah, I can do a little bit of a fun challenge just to flavor the run. And set challenge would be I will not be picking an extra character until I'm done leveling up everything on the previous one. So let's see if I even make it somewhere with that idea. Uh, I'm definitely taking the automated turret, I just have to. And since then, apologies, since there's not much to comment on in the early game of this game, I'm just pretty much leveling up whatever comes up. I'm gonna share something that gives me no rest ever since I started playing this game. I came to the realization that I have a pet peeve with the mainstream media zombies. As in, zombies like these ones. The general undead kind of zombie walker. And it's just because more often than not they're just, you know, they're not that good, they're not that scary. Like, yeah, they're supposed to have overwhelming numbers, but you know, the firepower I have in this game pales in comparison with the firepower we have in real life. And that says a lot. So, you know, zombies, like zombies from The Walking Dead, they're just super dumb and super slow, can't possibly be an extinction level threat for humanity in any setting. Like, they walk at a wire fence and then you have to poke them with a pointy stick and they die. How did they overcome the world's military? They simply don't. Even if you convert every single human being outside of a military base, trust me, the military base has the firepower to kill you all. An entire city, no problem, just nuke it. They'll do it. But that's going a bit too far into like political stuff. And I'm just theory crafting about, you know, just a game. Or more like just the zombies in games and media. And like zombies from DayZ, they're kind of scary, they're kind of spooky, although there's a loophole that makes them useless. So there's that, not perfect. Uh, yeah, let's get the ability duration here. Apologies. Like, yeah, a DayZ zombie will probably mess me up, but first they take a while to turn because they're like morphing into a completely different subspecies, if you will. And the way of infection is not all that scary. They're super tanky though, and hyper aggressive and powerful, which is way better than what the Walking Dead zombies have going for them. But at the same time, the loophole, you just do a bit of science and you pretend you're sickly and then they act as if you're not there. And that doesn't really make sense now, does it? But yeah, there's that. Then there are zombies from The Last of Us, which I do like, because they are a genuine threat, and at the same time, they actually deny you resources. Like you can't safely eat every type of food you come across because it might be contaminated with the virus and you might turn into a zombie. And also, zombies from The Last of Us evolve a little bit. You know, the longer they stay alive, the more the virus changes them and they get more dangerous. So you can't really sit back and wait them out because they will get more dangerous. I'll be taking the shutter here. And there's that, yeah, some of them like pop and bloom in a few days or something like that. But that doesn't really matter too much because the rest of them will grow older and more deadly and harder to kill. And yeah, the virus is genuinely spooky. Like, the only thing you can do is burn it. How much you can burn. So yeah, there's that. And they're a bit spookier because they're somewhat possible. Yeah, it is science fiction, but it is theoretically possible. Which is, yeah, scary. But that's still not too bad. There's zombies like Resident Evil, and they're just over the top. Yeah, you can't argue with that. They're just over the top. Although there was an antivirus at the end of the movie series, so yeah, I guess they're not winning. It's just there's one too many abominations that are too much to deal with, genuinely speaking. So that's for the normal zombies, but that's where my pet peeve comes. There are the undead, and the undead are just vastly superior to zombies. And you might be asking, what's the difference? I'm referring to undead as in Warcraft undead, or let's say even the White Walkers from Game of Thrones. Although they have like a genuine flaw in that you know, they're kind of reliant on quote-unquote necromancy, and you know, there has to be a VIP that brings them back, and if you kill the VIP they die, usually. But at the same time they're super scary because chances are you won't get to the VIP. Like, the only reason the big bad dies is because it's a movie and the big bad dies. in a normal scenario, you won't even know where the big bad is to begin with. And you know, you can't kill undead for good. They can get recycled. Like they can be brought back as many times as need be, unless you completely destroy the remains, which is sort of kind of difficult to do once again unless you burn them. And I don't mean like a ceremonial pyre, I mean like full-on cremation. So yeah, that's difficult and takes up a lot of resources. And also what I've noticed is both of these undead armies are centered around frost and cold, and at first it's like, yeah, it's just flavor, I guess. But then when you think about it from like a strategical standpoint, it's way spookier than that. Because you know, undead don't need food or sustenance of any sort, and they are kind of slow. Oh, oops, I should have taken the tank here. I got carried away. No. Anyways. And just bringing this super winter with them, which makes it impossible for the living to actually take care of livestock or produce food reliably or even move around, because traveling in winter conditions is difficult even nowadays. Imagine medieval time. So all things considered, they make sure that they slowly but surely bleed out the enemy and exhaust it. You know, because whichever army you're fighting, they need to be fed, they need to be clothed, they need to be warm and not dying from hypothermia. And the undead make that very much difficult. You know, they deny resources and mobility to the enemy. So, all things considered, they have this like innate strategic advantage to them. And also, since they're walking corpses, having like a portable freezer with them kind of helps the body stay fresh, because I guess being bulkier makes you tankier in some regard. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, this is garbage. So yeah, that was my entire probably 10-minute rant about this. Hopefully anyone enjoyed it. Or more like, hopefully there was someone to enjoy it. But yeah, that's my main point. Undead are superior to zombies. They just are. They're better in any way. Let's go weapon damage. Oh wow. Honestly, I want all of this. I will be taking this. I'll look for mod chip later. Show them what a single character can do. Oh, you dead. You dead. So yeah, lots of shrapnel, lots of bleeding. That's gonna be the name of the game today. Um, ability critical damage, ability duration, weapon attack speed. Yeah, I'm going for duration. I still want turrets. Ironically enough, they're just far too good. I think they're a bit broken, to be entirely honest with you. Like, if I simply pick the SWAT and max out the turrets, the runs are usually a cakewalk up until like 20-25 minutes, 30-ish, and I don't even have that much meta progression done. So compare that with other characters that can't even make it 5 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like, huh. It says something. But hey, I'm not a game developer. I might be wrong. Jesus Christ. Also, can I have an SOS one of these days? Thank you! I'm either going for tank or ghost. Tank it is. Thank you, boy. Hello, hello. I'll be going for the grenade launcher on the tank, I believe. Just to boost that explosive damage. But minefield first. Definitely a minefield. Yeah, that's what I mean. This is gameplay with turrets maxed out. I have hands off my keyboard, having a sip of what's that, orange juice. Just living the best life. 11 minutes in, I just picked up my second character. And all I'm doing is standing here. Even bosses are not a threat to me. They will be the next time I see this horde evolves. Yeah. The next boss might slap me. Let's find out. I'll just wait. I'm in no rush. I know there's a box over there, but no, he can't slap me. And I've just started leveling up the tank as well. So it will be a while until I get the ghosty boy. Oh man. Yeah, I want this. The congratulations letter, I just want. I just want. Because I'm having the worst luck with RNG. Like, if something is a coin flip, that means it's a 90-10% ratio of being good-bad. With 90% chance it being bad for me. Like, I can lose a coin flip 9 times in a row. It's just... it defies the laws of math. Like, every single odds calculation that's been done and proven, I can defy it with my luck. Shrapnel! Yeah, more shrapnels. I'm just going. I'm just going for the shrapnel. That's the whole point of the build. I love me shrapnel. I love me explosions. Ability critical chance, no. Ability critical damage, no. Ability cooldown reduction, maybe. Hit area, no. Maybe I should give the tank some of that. Since I'm gonna be so heavily focused on... You know what? I'm going to test this. Let's see if I can get juiced up on legendaries artificially. This is more bleed. I'll get the more bleed. I want it to be at 10 at least. I will not be able to get that many points into it until I get the gold, which is going to be a while, since, you know, I gotta fully level up the tank before I get the gold. That's the... and here he is. Tank go! Just go soul blades. So... if I lock down the crit damage, I can't. Why can't I? Okay, this... I do not understand the lockdown, honest. That sucks. I'm so disappointed. It would have been such a cool synergy to have, but apparently not. Yeah, just power level the soul blade for some reason. You're dead. Whee. That's the second blade difficulty. It's supposed to be harder. I'm gonna max it out just to get the evolution, be done with it completely. Like, I have this habit of power leveling things just so I don't see them in the selection pool anymore. So if I start leveling something, I'll max it just so it's never shown as an option. It's like getting free rerolls for me. Oh, that's at least how it works in my head. It's probably not the case and it's suboptimal, but yeah, just what I wanted for a bleed build. Look at that. I have my own tiny little bedroom, which I'm gonna stand on. And wow, not even close, man. I'm going to chill here for a second. I do want to get that supply, but it's not urgent. You know, this is why I enjoy breaking games. I can actually go on little side quests in real life because I have the attention span of a puppy and I'm constantly forgetting something, or I just get carried away in a thought and yeah, I just forget what I was doing. So having having games that allow you to wander off and then come back to them are ideal for me. I did I did try to record some more like action intensive games, if you will, but the results were not optimal, let's say. As in, I would get so carried away into talking that I stopped playing, and I get punished hard for that. As in, this game I can kind of sort of get away with it, especially with a build like that, because it's so easy to just run people down. Ability cooldown reduction minus 30%. I'm actually going to put that on the tanky boy. Why? Because I want more landmines. Turrets are amazing, but I've given them their fair share of love. So there's that. If you're unleashed. That's another reason why I wanted the tank to have some CDR. Fury Unleashed is amazing. And having it just happen faster is amazing. And also I'm almost done, so I will not be taking that SOS, so I can finish leveling up the tank and have the SOS immediately. That's my thought process. Let's get good. Just gonna chill here. Let's see. We have nearly 100% uptime on it as it is. Oh, would you look at that? None of these. Like, honestly. Just banishing them. I should have banished the wooden stick first, but oh well. Yeah, I think relics like the wooden stick should have like a higher probability of showing up early on, because they're complete dog water at the late game. Like, picking up that stick will literally do nothing at all. So it's a dead weight, essentially. If I want dead weights, there should be something that balances them out and makes them good. I've played deck builders before. I've played decks that spam dead weight cards. It's not that difficult. More crits. Well, I am rather destructive. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of levels still. I say pump, you say action. I say pump, you say action. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't bore me to that game. So yeah, a little bit of story time now. I'm actually revisiting that game. I used to play it very early on when it was released. Um, I'm pretty sure I stopped playing around the time they released the second map. Um, just I was moving from one country to the other, and I sent my computer away in advance, and then it was stuck in transit for like nearly a month after I had already moved. So yeah, that was unpleasant to say the least. And then I kind of just forgot about that game because I was super busy with life, starting a new job, like there was a lot to it. And should I take the crit now? Nah. No, nowadays. Thank you. Thank you. Skip. So yeah, I just forgot about that game, and also later on there was Default Galactic Survivor dropped out, so I was playing that, and also I was playing. I played some Helldivers as well, but honestly, it's not really my type of game. Right? I I find it to be not balanced in a fun way. You know, certain difficulties are a cakewalk, and then all of a sudden you just end up in a situation when you simply get overwhelmed. You can't win. You have to like play stealth or just run around the whole time. And I was so distracted I died. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh well, that was a cool idea, but apparently not taking all your characters before you max one out is not ideal. It's not ideal. We'll try again, don't worry. I'll I'll do another one, back to back. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, leave a comment if you feel like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.